So, as you guys can tell, I'm another person doing Paul is Dead. I actually have a different video this time. However, I went into this theory knowing it was false. I've seen Paul McCartney in concert. I accidentally got 6 feet away from him in a hotel. It's not a fake person. I already know this, but looking at this theory, you can see why people would think it's real, because they don't know any better. So as my predecessors already talked about, there's all this subliminal messaging in the songs. And let's be real, if you play anything backwards, any song, you're gonna get something that doesn't sound quite right. So them talking about I buried Paul, miss him in videos, it's all, like I said, in my first point here, it's anchoring because
Meaning we were sending messages out, all right, but
Yeah, but what kinds of messages?
just reporting on the state we were in, you know.
you hear that, you're gonna think something's up, but it's also, how many drugs did these guys do in the 60s? Let's be real, they think Paul died in 66, it might have been a bad acid trip. So, people use anchoring going, oh, on the back of Sgt. Pepper, there's these lyrics and the patch and everyone thinks that he's dead for some reason. The Ontario police didn't kill him, we know that. And then I was talking about confirmation bias, again with the audio mix-ups.
From information I received while using a Ouija board, I believe that they were being to assassinate you. The spirit that gave it.
They try to claim that, like Brian Epstein claimed that John was going to get killed. That was a weird thing. The amount of people that believe this theory, because 1966, supposed car accident, this theory actually faded out again by 69 because it took off. They're like, Paul McCartney's dead. Oh wait, the Beatles say he's not dead, it's fine. And then someone wrote an article which ended up on a radio station, which ended up taking off across the UK, Europe, and the US, because of course we even had sensationalist media back in the 60s. It was awful. And then it died out again, because you don't hear about this one today. You don't hear, oh, Paul McCartney's dead. People think he's dead because he's old, but not because he got killed and replaced with a body double. So, and then tying into that, the availability heuristic, all this evidence is from 50 years ago. None of it's relevant. We haven't had a modern, oh, Paul is dead for years. So, talking about that, they tried to claim that this guy named Willie Campbell replaced him. They have all this single, these really short video clips about how, oh, he must be dead. And then, as Greeley already talked about, you have the whole Abbey Road image, where John the Angel, Ringo the Undertaker, Paul's the corpse, and then George was the gravedigger. I mean, they knew what they were doing. That wasn't an unintentional picture, but it still doesn't prove anything. You might have just not wanted to wear shoes that day, for all we know.
What's a little bit strange, because people did start looking at me like, is it him, or a very good double?
Well, that was the idea, that was the other part of it.
He's even talked, like you just saw, he's even talked about this in modern media. I don't actually know who that is. That Larry King in the video? I didn't care enough to find out. But overall, this theory doesn't have any solid backing between confirmation biases and doubling down. You say, oh, no, he can't be dead. He's still playing music today. Oh, they replaced him with a body double. It's just a series of, you've got audio clips that are messed up, supposed body doubles. I wouldn't believe it's real. It sounds like BS, in my opinion. So, in the end, it's fake. Go see him in concert before he dies. For real this time.